Welcome to another episode of Void City Builds. Today I've got this Boba Fett Mech. This is kind of ridiculous, I will freely admit. There are two others in this series. There's a Darth Vader, which I think is completely unnecessary, and a Stormtrooper. The reason I got this, I find it ridiculous, but also kind of charming. It reminds me a lot of the Magitech armor from Final Fantasy 3/6, depending on what region you're from. But I kind of love the idea of Boba Fett in this like cobbled together suit. So I grabbed this. I'm not planning to get either of these other ones. I'm curious to see where this line goes. I know they've done some Marvel ones. There's like I think Rocket Raccoon I saw at the store the other day. But yeah, this is the only one that I've gotten. It's the only one I'm currently planning to get, just because I do find it ridiculous, but also I absolutely just love it. So I'm gonna build this. Should be quick. It's only 155 pieces, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it at the end. Okay, so now he is complete. I'll get to the mech in a minute, but I have comments, questions. I swapped out this sort of viewer thing. I've got some extra pieces, and I took off the rangefinder. Oops. I went through the entire instruction book twice, start to finish, and I can't find these pieces mentioned anywhere, but there's notches on the helmet so that this thing can attach, and the rangefinder is what's shown on there, but I don't know why I have 4. This stuff here is ammo for the gun, which I'll talk about in a minute, and then all of this stuff is just normal, extra small pieces. So this confuses me. I don't know why I have 4, and I'm probably not going to use this visor. I will keep the rangefinder on him. If I didn't show this off before, there is an unmasked. I think I tried to show this off during the time-lapse. There's a hair. But there's a nice unmasked head under there, and he's even got scars on the back, which is more paint than some action figures get. So I take the gun off, and there's little foot pegs right there, and there's a cutout so the jetpack can go in there, and then you just seal them up. This thing's amazing. He's got these 2 hooks on the waist where you can then put the gun. He's even more armored up, but this gets all sorts of articulation. It's just that the elbows and knees don't bend because it's those new custom pieces that are weird. But look at the range on this thing. I mean, it's the feet move all over the place, so you can basically move the legs at the hip into whatever position, and then there's a good chance that you can still get flat feet. But man, I'll make like RoboCop walking sound effects. This gun is actually firing, so you load up one of these in there and push down on this. It has quite a bit of force. There's some images in here about don't hit yourself in the eye. There's also this firing rocket, and so if you I've had the best luck if I kind of loosen it just a tiny bit, because it will lock in place there. So if you loosen it just a little bit and then I give it a good whack. Otherwise, if you just sort of push it, it dribbles out. Like if you just, I don't know. So he does have a firing backpack rocket. I think that's pretty cool too. So I am very happy with this thing. It's stupid amounts of fun. It's completely ridiculous, and I absolutely love it. I definitely have some other Lego builds. There's a video that I shot a few months ago that I never finished editing. So that one's nearly done, and then I've got a couple of buildings that I haven't started yet, but I've never filmed something quite that large. I wanted to, and it's time-consuming, and then I have to deal with space and a tripod and all that stuff, and I've just been putting it off. But definitely more things to build. Hopefully I will make videos out of that stuff, but God, this thing is just so much fun. If toys aren't bringing you joy, then I think something's wrong, and find some toys that make you happy, because this thing's amazing. I love it. Thanks for watching. I will be back at some point.